All right, a beautiful jam right in from the guy himself, Eddie Kenzo, man, with the brand ambassador of the Musees himself campaign. And we all know that this guy here has been moving in all over northern Uganda. And I believe that he has just finalized, yeah? And of course, another way is a song that came in from the guy himself, the AKA the presidential advisor, AKA the creative guy, then AKA Mr. himself, the Papa, Eddie Kenzo. And of course, a salute for yourself. I saw a lot of places you moved, and at least you have time to interact with so many of the guys on the ground. I saw your video in Omoyo, where you handed over the 500,000 to a young guy, a young upcoming artist. That is love. That is the cooperation that we are talking about. That is the we are trying to condemn the to condemn things like ignoring other people because they are of low standard. But I love the fact that the president that has already advised you, you being the presidential advisor, I believe that Muse advised you in a very, let me say, in an elderly way. When you get on the ground, find a way of getting closer to the local guys. And that is exactly the message that you delivered. For that, a round of applause. And of course, Eddie Kenzo, may you live long to, to give the president advice on creative. Saj MC remains my name. And of course, the only guy that speaks in capital letter, West Night Television. We all light up the region each and every single time. When we come like this, we make sure we pull the trigger, yeah? We pull the light. We put the light where there is darkness. Just as you can see, we are lighting up the region. It's Wednesday, 12th November. It's a month of, some of people, they call it, like a month where stubborn people are born. What am I talking about, these stubborn people? When I talk about stubborn people, and of course, one actually happened to be born today. That is a Margarita, all the way from Kumam, one of the diva in Kumam district. Kumam is also in some part of northern Uganda. The other side, of course, these are the lowest speaking people. Margarita, happy birthday. May you live long to blow thousands of candles, yeah? Live long to blow thousands of candles. Talking about that, we have a lot of things that are trending right now on social media. A lot has been happening. And here is the home base. This is the page where you open and close. You open and open and open and open. Where you open people's eyes, yeah? Iyabo wangdano. Ingatem ka wetu like madoke kumjadili na mamira chel mo Eddie Kenzo mana wewe parcha. Inwani ya Eddie Kenzo utie kawuni kite rating Eddie Kenzo ikinjuru we. Muti ka socializing kudana mukende the local inwani ya Eddie Kenzo is on top. Though some of the juruwer mukende give me to the giketem ka coping kiteme betemu kode, but it depends. Elubre ni kitema approach pirisha tie kure kitemi miri kure ni dhano. Donc kani miri ni dhano maber noang ni ingeyo ni aduogi ne bebedu pare maber kita washa ni kare cheke ma Eddie Kenzo tie iye Mungu makomedure mugisa piena neno kama lema richu bekatimere iye ebe chiku wodo wange igindundu ya ebe chiku wodo wange eshi dia imoyo ewatunira moyo jumi moyo entertainers mi moyo Greater Moyo Jumani man ubongi. Gine they give bin karashielo. They should also come and get themselves organized and have a group set for Moyo, Jumani, and Ubongi. And of course, it was a very good one. Then after forming that very particular group, that's when they can come back to join them with the Greater Allure, with the Arua, and then form a committee. I believe that after forming these three different committees, let me say groups, Greater Allure, Greater Arua, and then Greater Ajumani, Greater Madi, then they can calm down. Then they can calm down and have another selection of the leaders. And of course, I will be giving you a lot. But for now, let's go for the music break.
Hello, baby boo boo. You know I've been calling. You sweet your and do my boo. Madanya ledosi. You my pussy yara. But let me talk to your mama. Allow me come and cook for your papa. Hey, I've been here, come on, sa. You can manage you bamanya. This is too much. This is too much, baby. Enough is enough. And do my dear, baby. Give me my pussy, yara. Allow me talk to your mama. Allow me come and cook for your papa. Hey, I've been here, come on, sa. You can manage you bamanya.
That very particular song can reach out to. So when you listen to Dwayne Cabana's song, most especially the Kumabo, the Anira, you know, a lot of so many of his jams can be played in any corporate event. Yeah, not only him. Talking about that, we also have that is the guy himself, Ricky Bad. Ricky Bad from Gulu. Ricky Bad is also one of the baddest corporate artists. Talking about Bushi the King. These are all corporate artists. And Lucky D, the boss. Free Boy is also an artist that I can't really leave aside. Free Boy and many more. Talking about Free Boy, Afro Wine, yeah, it's a kind of, but you know, he's in his own world. So these are the artists when it comes to corporate events, and I can call upon them. Yeah, I can really look up to them because they would entertain in all categories. The old, the young generation, you know, they changes and the way the physical presentation, the way they present themselves, corporate. And these are the artists who can, these are among the artists in West Nile and Northern Uganda that I can, if I'm told, asked to identify, and I'll talk about that. And for the DJ Mosh can really shoot out for that, though there are so many upcoming DJs who can also do the corporate kind of events. But these are the people that I can talk about right now. And of course, away from that, like I did tell you that we're going to be having a lot of gossip. Yeah. A lot of celebrity gossip. The guy himself, one of the most fast rising Aluru artists, that is Ogona Mazima, Rain Mad. Yeah? Ogona Mazima, Rain Mad over the weekend. And of course, the cause of the madness is that the guy wanted the quickest fame. So he was deceived, and he went to one guy in Congo called America, and that is the guy who gave him a lot of directives, you know. Actually, he wanted to join, you know, the secret code. And in the process, he happens to, you know, I don't know whether he did pull the wrong button or the right one at the wrong time. That's what I don't understand. But for me, I will only tell you people is that what you can Ogona Mazima, Kidima, and as far as I'm concerned, that guy is talented. Yeah, the guy is talented. I wonder why he had to go and look for shortcut of fame. This is how we get it sometimes wrong. God gives you a gift, and you would want to implement other things, you know, to add up on those things. Trust me, it's not the good way to go. It's not a good way. This is the only advice that I can give to the young upcoming guys, the guys who are raising right now, because they think the only way you can get the fame faster is when you branch into the secret code. Secret code, but I'm telling you that is not the way. First of all, look at yourself. Why did you have to go there? That is the first thing that people don't consider. You went there because you had the talent. Before you joined the secret code, you already had your talent. Why don't you just implement the talent? Team yo itush. Jua chania Kiswahili wachania haraka aina baraka, lakini haraka sio wendo. Maana yake Kiswahili says that haraka sio wendo. When you move faster, you'll reach faster. But will you last? That is the question that I always ask people each and every single time. You're moving faster, yes. Will you last? The last time I told you, the last time I spoke here, I remember telling you that the one who wakes up very early and goes to the garden is not the person that farms big. You get? You can wake up very early, you go to the garden, then you farm. You think that you're waking very early, then you're going to farm big. But no. You can wake at any time. That kadiri, in Kiswahili, that kadiri, the size that you can dig, it's enough. There's no need to rush, because as you're digging, we all know people who have been in prison. You all know how fast they can be. And what do they leave behind here? They leave a lot of rafkas behind. So, I will only tell the people out there, for the young guys who are looking for the, for the fastest fame, make sure whatever you're doing should have no repercussions. Yeah. Excuse me. Because whatever you do, definitely it has the repercussions. So for Ongona Mazima, I will only tell you, my brother, I want you iriania in itimu mikaperi, but niania lemba cheke mi bemetuka temu should be according. You cannot just come now and you expect to bow. No, it's not like that. So for my brothers in the music industry, whatever you do, make sure that you do it knowing the repercussions. Period. As simple as that. A lot of entertainers, a lot of the music guys who are joining the industry, but because they want the quickest fame, they do branch into so many things. I remember the scenario of my brother, one of the brothers here. We all know, one of the GT boss, we all know that. Something happened, and yes, whatever happened. They prayed for him and it helped him. So we all pray that Ongona Mazima should get a good preacher, somebody who can pray for him so that he can get well. More will be coming your way, but for now, let's first go for a music break, and when we bounce back, call Mr. James, the only guy that speaks in capital later.
This fleeting rain. And when my eyes shall close in death, when my eyes shall close in
a crime, then I want to be a felony. I go there do the time, and I want nobody bailing me. Your love would be me, your love would sweet to me, passasana. Unkwana mi po, unkwana mi do, and I cannot deny it. All of my love for you,
I can never want you.
I cannot deny it. All of my love for you,
I can never want you.
Crazy things where I go do for love. Colo things where I go do for love. Crazy things where I go do.
All right, a beautiful jam once again there. And talking about that, the lady herself, that is Jackie O, the former Obsession singer, turned into a gospel artist right now. We have seen a lot of artists, most of these female artists who have been singing for us, they have just ventured. They are just trying, I don't know what they're trying to do, but you can even see Jackie O, the former Obsession singer, she's now doing gospel. And then Joanita the girl is also doing gospel. I was very surprised. I bounced into a video of Joanita the girl promising the fans that she will never go back to her ways, like those other days, performing at night. She will never do that. As we speak right now, she has given herself to the Christ. We have seen so many people had given themselves to the Christ, but at the end of the day, they turn up, they come back into the secular music. For example, we are looking at that is Brian the producer. Brian the producer had said, I don't want to do any secular music again, no night performance, but it reached the time. The same Brian, and teach Pamu. Brian Udogupe is secular music and night performance. So we pray that Joanita stick to that very particular path that she has chosen right now as a born again. She said she will never perform at night, but she's not condemning people from supporting the guys who sing at night, like the artists who go and performs at night. She's not condemning anyone to support them. She's telling people to support, continue supporting them. Meanwhile, they should also support her. But I believe that one of these days, some of these artists who have just, let me say, repented. These secular artists who have ventured, who have now crossed the other bridge to the gospel ministry, I'd want to come get one of them. And I will wish to start with Joanita one of these days to know why she decided to do that, yeah? Because there always reason behind those other things. And at a certain point, me,